I just want you taken care of.
I am confident that he can do that.
With what?
Rod.
If he's able to come.
Ashia is facing some serious pushback from Kathy and her godbrother Rod, and this conversation makes it clear that the people closest to her are not convinced that her relationship with Maxwell is a good idea. Ashia wants the people around her to understand why she is moving forward with Maxwell, but Kathy and Rod are looking at the situation from a completely different perspective. One of their biggest concerns is what Maxwell's future is actually going to look like if he comes to the United States. Ashia seems to believe that things will eventually work themselves out, but Rod is clearly questioning whether Maxwell is prepared to contribute financially and build the kind of life Ashia is expecting.
I was discussing with Rod. Rod, I love her, and I want her to do what's right. And I feel like your mom and your sister's not going to tell you this because they love you so much. But I think you're moving a little bit too fast. Do you think that?
No.
It seemed like you done came so far in this, you don't want to turn around. I'm not saying you should never get married. Just give yourself some time to think it over and to think about what's going on and really get to know him and his family more. You can't know his family in 1 week.
But it ain't 1 week, it's longer than 1 week.
Yeah, I know,
but
talking on the phone, you just met him. So you can't get to know someone over the phone. I love you, and I want you to take your time. That's why I'm here.
He acting like a bump on a log. What's the problem?
Well, I'm just saying I came all the way here to meet him, and I think, will you value my opinion?
I always value your opinion, but go ahead. Yeah, I value your opinion.
Basically, I think he has a lot of challenges ahead of him in the U.S., and me and him spoke about those challenges.
Okay, what challenges did you see?
I mean, me and him was talking on yesterday, and I talked about his resume is basically to the U.S. is brand new. All right? It's like a newborn baby. It's hard to even get jobs, Ashia. And at this point, we don't even know if this guy gonna even be able to come to the U.S.
Let's step back. You know, even in your profession, you interview people, you hire people. Tell me how many times that you've hired people based off other people's recommendation. You know, your friend's like, can you help this person out? Or, you know, I got a son or I got a friend, they're a good worker. You interview them and you give them a chance.
So you saying you have those connects?
I'm looking at the connect.
Me?
Yeah, you are the connect.
So I'm the one that's supposed to be getting him the job?
I mean, if you're so worried about it, why not?
Coming to the U.S., he don't have the skills. He don't have the background. He don't have the resume I have.
If it's something wrong, you just looking for it.
Just wait.
It's
just give it some time.
You can't wait. You cannot. I cannot wait.
Are you that desperate to have somebody else's last name?
I don't think that I'm rushing because at the end of the day, if I don't get married, Rod nor Kathy is going to pay for flights back to Nigeria. Rod nor Kathy is going to miss a night being with their husband or their wife, you know. It'll just be me. I won't be with the person that I love. But they'll be at home comfortable, living their lives, spending holidays with their families. So at the end of the day, you can't really tell me what to do.
I just want you taken care of.
I am confident that he can do that.
With what?
Rod.
If he's able to come. You deserve better.
Wow.
You deserve better.
Wow. There's something right there now.
I just want the best for you.
I feel like if you made the commitment, you made the commitment. And we've made the commitment. So whether we do it now or later, we're committed to each other.
There's going to be a wedding in Nigeria tomorrow.
There's going to be a wedding in Nigeria tomorrow.
And if I didn't come, just go ahead and change my ticket and go back home, would that be okay?
What do you mean? Not coming to the wedding?
Yeah.
I am so hurt right now that Rod is trying to make me choose between him and Maxwell, but at the same time, it is making me mad. I've literally supported him in everything he's done in life. And you mean to tell me he can't give me the same respect back? Either you're gonna be for me or against me. And I feel like y'all came here, y'all sat at this table, and it's like you're trying to find every reason for me to prolong this.
Postpone.
No. Like I tell you, every month, I'm losing an egg. And I keep postponing. But at the end of the day, we gotta face reality. I'm not getting any younger.
So this is what this is. You ready to get knocked up?
No, we definitely ain't ready to get no knocked up. But
that's what you just got through telling me.
No, but I'm just saying.
I just wish you would turn around and hear yourself.
I know you didn't slam this table back. I don't do that now.
This is what you just told me.
Oh, baby, I don't do. That's one thing I don't do. I don't do no violence. He done lost his mind now.
And that is where this conversation becomes extremely uncomfortable. Ashia appears to want Rod to be supportive of Maxwell, but Rod isn't willing to simply give his approval when he has serious doubts about the relationship. I can understand why Ashia would be frustrated, but at the same time, Rod has every right to question a situation that could have major consequences for Ashia. The bigger issue is that Ashia seems extremely determined to make this relationship work, even when the people around her are pointing out problems that she may not want to hear. Rod is particularly concerned about Maxwell's ability to establish himself and find work. If Ashia is expecting Maxwell to come to America and immediately help build their future together, then that is a reasonable issue to discuss before marriage. And this is where Ashia's response becomes important. Instead of simply answering every concern directly, she appears to shift the conversation toward Rod's behavior and how he is expressing himself. That creates another layer of tension because the original issue doesn't disappear just because everyone starts arguing about how the conversation is being handled. Rod's message is basically that Ashia needs to think carefully about what she is getting herself into. He doesn't seem convinced that Maxwell can currently provide the stability Ashia expects, and he wants her to understand that love alone isn't enough to make a marriage work. Kathy is also part of this conversation, and having both of them questioning Ashia's decision puts her in an uncomfortable position. But Ashia appears to have already made up her mind. She believes in her relationship with Maxwell, and she doesn't want other people constantly questioning the decision she has made. The problem is that when you are making a major life decision, sometimes the people around you are going to raise concerns that you don't want to hear. And Ashia has to decide whether she is genuinely listening to those concerns or simply waiting for everyone to agree with her. Another major issue is the future. Ashia will have to deal with the reality of building a life together, including work, finances, responsibilities, and everything else that comes with marriage. That is much bigger than simply getting Maxwell into the country. Ashia clearly wants the relationship, but Kathy and Rod want her to think about what happens after the excitement wears off. And honestly, that is the question Ashia needs to answer. Is she prepared for the reality of marriage with Maxwell, or is she so determined to make this relationship happen that she is overlooking the problems standing directly in front of her? Because once the decision is made, she will have to live with whatever comes next.